Dear friends, please allow me to take a couple of minutes of your time. After this video, I'd like to ask you to click on the link below and to purchase my book so that you can read it. This book, In Pursuit of Peace in Israel and Palestine, is my life's work. It's not another history book about the conflict. It's not a book that provides hasbara or propaganda in support of the Zionist narrative or the Palestinian narrative. This is not another anti-Israel book or another anti-Palestine book. I've been deeply engaged in working across the conflict lines between Jews and Arabs in Israel and Israelis and Palestinians for almost 40 years. During that time, I've lived in a Palestinian village in Israel for 2 years, became Israel's first civil servant in charge of Jewish-Arab relations, created and directed the Institute for Education for Jewish-Arab Coexistence in the Ministry of Education and the Prime Minister's Office, founded and co-directed for 24 years IPCRI, a joint Israeli-Palestinian public policy think tank and do tank. I've organized, run, facilitated, and negotiated in more than 2,000 meetings of Israeli and Palestinian professionals and politicians. I've also served as an advisor for 2 Israeli prime ministers on the peace process and negotiated between the government of Israel and Hamas for the release of the Israeli soldier Gilad Shalit. We all know that the Oslo peace process failed. We also know that Israelis and Palestinians are not going anywhere. Somehow, these 2 peoples are going to find the way to live together on the land that some call Eretz Israel and some call Palestine. The failure of the peace process has led many to believe that the 2-state solution is dead or no longer relevant. There are many who believe that peace will never exist. I disagree with both of these assertions. My book, In Pursuit of Peace in Israel and Palestine, focuses on the lessons that I have learned about peacemaking over the past 40 years. This is the only book that I know of that looks at the failures and not only analyzes why the peace process failed, but how it could work. This is an optimistic book. It gives hope, but it is in no way a naive book. I humbly ask you to read it, critique it, provide your feedback, challenge me and other readers. I believe that this book can make a real contribution towards figuring out how we can live together in peace. I know that in the future, we will return to negotiations. We will also make mistakes again, but we don't have to make the same mistakes. It is possible to advance peace, and each one of us can be a peacemaker. So my request to you is simple. Please click on the link below. The book is available from Amazon in hard copy and for Kindle readers. It's also available from Barnes & Noble in hard copy and Nook. And for you iPad users, there's an ebook version available on iTunes. Thank you.